What's going on, guys? The Keymaster 84 coming at you guys today with our E3 Xbox preview. I am obviously the most excited about this one because it is the console that I do own. That they haven't spoiled anything beforehand, so haha. But yeah, so what we know so far about Xbox, not much. Halo Wars 2, probably going to be there. Gears of War 4, going to be there. After that, gets a little fuzzy. You know, probably going to have some more ReCore information, hopefully. Crackdown 3, Scalebound, which has been pushed back to 2017, but we're probably expecting to see a little bit more at this E3. What else was there going to be? Another Limbo game, maybe, potentially. You know, so we're still kind of up in the air on the games. Hardware-wise, we definitely know something hardware-related will be announced. Whether that is a Slim, which we'll get into later, or if it be Project Scorpio, which we'll get into later as well. So, what we know so far is we're going to be talking about games. Probably going to be talking about backwards compatibility. You know, things of that nature. Probably the summer update. You know, just things of that nature. Now, let's get into the rumors. Because, oh man, Xbox is ripe with rumors this year. Rumors are that we'll be getting more than likely an Xbox Slim with a 2 terabyte hard drive in it, which is absolutely insane. It's supposed to be up to 40% smaller than what the Xbox One is currently, which will actually make it the smallest Xbox ever made. So that's pretty crazy if you think about it, because I mean, the Xbox 360 Slim is not, I mean, it's bigger, but it's not that big. So the fact that it's going to be 40% smaller, basically, instead of having 4 tiles, it's only going to have 2 tiles on the back. You know, so it'll be super small. Basically, just take it, go half of what it currently is, and then add a little bit more. So you're talking to me, it's going to be, instead of it being this wide, it's going to be like this wide, which pretty significant. I mean, it's going to be drastically smaller. So I mean, if that is announced at that size, that could really free up some extra space for people. I can definitely see that being a big seller, especially since it doesn't sound like anybody else is going to be talking about hardware at this E3. Now, Project Scorpio. I'm interested to see what happens with Scorpio now, because everyone knows that it has been leaked, I guess. We'll call it a rumor that it's supposed to be 4 times more powerful than what the leaked specs are for PS4K. That being said, PlayStation has decided that they're pushing it to next year, so we probably won't hear anything more about PS4K until either later, much later this year, or E3 next year. With that being said, this is where it really comes down to game time for Xbox. Do they lead with it and say, hey, we're going, you know, Project Scorpio, here are the specs, don't wait, it's coming out 2017, we're going to have VR support with Oculus Rift, boom, just, you know, throw it all out there. But now if you throw it all out there, now you run the risk of PlayStation either matching what you do at a better price point or beating what you do at the same price point or even cheaper. Now, since PlayStation hasn't shown you their hand, it's like, well, do you show them yours? You know, that's iffy, man. I mean, it's hard to say what you want to do on that front. I'm interested to see what they do. I'm really interested to see what they do. I mean, I could definitely see them coming out and announcing it. How much they talk about will yet to be determined. Me, personally, I want them to come out and just blow it up and be like, hey, here are the specs. It's going to be compatible with Oculus Rift. It's going to be compatible with the Vive. All this stuff. And then be like, take it, Microsoft, figure it out. See what you can do. Like that. Because now the problem for PlayStation on the other side is, and this is where you get into the games of E3, is can PlayStation match and beat it? Can they say, hey, we can do everything that Xbox is doing, and we can sell it for cheaper, and we beat it at the same price point? You know what I mean? So it's really interesting to see what they're going to do on the hardware front. I definitely think we'll hear about something hardware related, and I'm willing to bet it's going to be the Slim. We'll get more into that in a minute, though, when we get to our predictions. Other rumors. Rumors are that Halo 6, or whatever the next numbered Halo is going to be, could be teased at this E3, which, I mean, I would want it because I'm a huge Halo fan, but at the same time, I think it would almost be too early because it's a 3-year cycle usually. Now, granted, it is different these days because of everything. So, I mean, who knows? It could be on a 2-year cycle. Or maybe we get like another ODST style game where it's a part of the universe, but it's going to explore a different part of it. But I definitely think that they are trying to make Halo, franchise Halo, a every year type thing. So we'd get like a Halo Wars style game this year. Next year we'll get an expansion game style where it explores more of the universe beyond the Master Chief. And then the year after that, we get back into a numbered Halo, and then we just repeat that cycle over and over and over again, which for me would be great. I'm excited. I love the lore. I love everything about Halo. I like the story. I think it'd be a good move on their part to help bring in more people, to be deeper fans, especially the new generation, because it is an older game, an older franchise, I should say. It is an older franchise, so it would be good to bring more people in. Definitely excited to see them talk about. I definitely think they are going to be talking about VR, which is something that has been rumored. They are going to be talking about VR. For you guys who have not seen it, there is a video out about a Xbox or a Microsoft project that wants to take all of the VR, all of the AR, slam them into one world, and make it so they're all cross-compatible. And so if I have a HoloLens and Big Ro has an Oculus Rift, him and I can be in the same world seeing a similar thing on 2 different styles of systems. So I think that'd be a great move to talk about that, if that is really a thing. And then that could lead into Project Scorpio. We'll see. Obviously, these are all rumors. We'll have to wait and see. Other rumors are about some of the games. I mean, first-party games are always a big deal, so I'm definitely, supposedly from what I've read, is Sea of Thieves, the rare game that stole the show last year. People did not see that coming. Sea of Thieves will be on the show floor this year. Have not been confirmed yet, but with how big that game was last year at E3, and it was literally just a demo reel. It was nothing not even playable as far as I know. And it was just a trailer. It looked pretty awesome. Looked like a lot of fun. I mean, who doesn't want to be a pirate? So, interested to see what happens there. Obviously, of course, I'm sure we'll get more announcements on like Recore, which yet again I heard been rumored should be on the show floor as a playable demo. A lot of different things that Microsoft could do because they are big on first-party games, not first-party, but third-party exclusives, I should say. They are big on that. They do have a lot of development studios that could be pushing out some crazy stuff. So we have yet to see. I think there's going to be a lot of big game drops coming out this year that we don't even know about. But I think Xbox sees that they have an opportunity to jump ahead because there's just not a lot of what the other two big console developers are doing right now. So we'll definitely see what happens at E3. Now, my bold predictions. Bold predictions are, not only will we get the Xbox Slim announced holiday this year, $299. That's right. I'm even naming the price. It's going to be, no, it's not going to be $299. No, it's going to be $299. Xbox Slim, $299, 40% smaller, 2 terabyte hard drive. Trade it now. That's right. I think there's going to be something like that. Something that was on my bold predictions is them dropping something big like last year when Bethesda dropped their mobile game. Is that there was going to be a playable demo of some sort for everybody after the press conference. It has been linked that Halo Wars 2 will be having a playable demo for 1 week starting next Monday. Got leaked though, so I think that was probably going to be their big thing, like, hey guys, Halo Wars is coming out this week, or coming out this fall. Make sure you guys come check it out, and hey, if you want to play a demo, it is available right now on the Xbox store. Boom! But it has already been leaked, so yeah, it's going to be happening. I do think they have one other crazy announcement they're going to throw down though, and I really honestly think it is going to be Scorpio. I think Scorpio will be announced this year, and I think they're going to lay it all on the table. I think they're going to say, hey, this is Project Scorpio. It's going to run at 10 teraflops. It's going to be compatible with all of the current VR, all the future VR, all the current AR, all the future AR. Deal with it. It's coming out $400 next year. Which will put I forget the name of it, but the high-end Xbox right now has the 1 terabyte internal with the new controller. That will be $350. So you're going to have Scorpio 400. Really wish I could remember the name of that Xbox console. $350, Slim 300, original Xbox Ones. 1 terabytes will be $250, and then you can still find a 500 gig Xbox One. It's going to be $225. That's my bold prediction on the console front. Games front, I think we're going to hear about 2 games never heard of before coming out this fall. Xbox One exclusives. Gonna happen. Gears of War 4. Gonna happen. Not delayed. Halo Wars 2, or we already know. Record coming out this fall. Halo Wars, or not Halo Wars 2, I already said that. Sea of Thieves coming out this fall. Those are my bold predictions, you guys. So make sure you guys tune in Monday. I believe it's 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Watch it on Xbox Live, Twitch, YouTube, and on... So you can watch it on the Xbox, YouTube, Twitch, Xbox, YouTube, Twitch, and you can watch it literally on your Xbox or through Xbox.com. Should be starting off about 9:30, somewhere in there. It usually already runs a few minutes late. But I definitely think we're going to be seeing some big things coming out of Xbox this year. So make sure you guys are tuning in for that. And as that ends this video, you guys, we got some bold predictions from me. I think Xbox this year is going to blow it up and just try to get a foothold back in this game, because right now PlayStation is dominating. So we only have 2 more days left before we find out, you guys, what's going to happen. I will unfortunately be at work, but let me tell you, I will not let that stop me. So I will be doing a reaction video. Hopefully you guys will see that Tuesday along with PlayStations. And we'll go over my bold predictions, see if I was right on anything. And then we will, hopefully I'm right on at least 50% of my bold predictions. That's my goal. So, but with that being said, tomorrow, before the conferences start, So I believe the first one's at noon. I will be posting a video about all the game developers. I might try to throw out some VR news as well. I believe Oculus will be there. You know, we'll see. But with that being said, guys, remember to be watching out tomorrow for our game developers show. I'll be trying to cover all the different developers, everybody from Capcom to Take-Two to Rockstar to Hideo Kojima's project to everybody. I'm going to try to cover it all. I'll make bold predictions on what's going to be happening this year, what we're going to be seeing at E3 this year, and then we'll go from there. So, with that being said, this is the Keymaster 84, and as always, play games to make gains. Haters gonna hate. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.